It's that time of year again. The great rotation around the sun is nearing its completion, and thus we shall pop our champagne bottles, pass out around 11:30 p.m., and wake up in the new year so that we can go to the gym once per our New Year's resolutions. The celebration of the new year is an interesting ritual of its own right, but there's one inseparable part of the whole shebang that we're focusing on today: the New Year's Eve ball drop. The one time a year that dropping the ball is a good thing. But how did this tradition start, and how has it changed over the years? Let's find out.
3-minute flicks. Entertaining, educating, and enlightening.
Our story begins in 1903 when the New York Times newspaper was preparing to open their new headquarters. The opening of the building was commemorated with a midnight fireworks show on December 31st, 1903. The show was a hit and ended up becoming an annual tradition to light fireworks at the newspaper's headquarters every New Year. However, after 4 years of the show, the team wanted a bigger spectacle. Fireworks were old news, and with the newly renovated and renamed Times Square around their building, something even more exciting had to be done. With the help of a talented electrician, the Times building was adorned with a lighted ball made of iron and wood, weighing in at over 700 pounds and covered in 100 light bulbs. Despite the ball's small size at roughly 5 feet in diameter, when that big disco ball came sliding down the flagpole, it certainly drew the attention of everyone around. The ball drop had become a success beyond anyone's wildest dreams, and soon became a celebration not only known in New York, but across the entire world. Over the years, the ball transformed time and time again. The wooden ball would eventually become fully ironed in 1920, and then aluminum in 1955. This aluminum ball was significantly lighter and much easier to work with, making for some fancy lighting options. While the traditional white bulbs were a staple of the ball drop, the aluminum ball would instead be covered with red lights and a green stem to coincide with the now iconic I Heart New York marketing campaign during 1981 to 1988. After the aluminum ball had been upgraded with rhinestones, strobe lighting, and computer controls for more intricate shows, it was lowered for the last time in 1998. The next 10 years of ball drops would be signaled with a crystal ball, eventually upgraded to bright LED lights. Which finally brings us to the ball of today, the one that you probably most closely think of when picturing the Times Square ball drop. The aptly titled Big Ball weighs nearly 6 tons and comes in at over 12 feet in diameter. Gone are the days of simple bulbs lighting this giant, and instead the ball is made up of crystal triangles and Luxion LEDs, which is a long way of saying this ball is the hugest and shiniest of all the balls. The big ball is now a permanent attraction, sparkling above Times Square all year round until midnight when it finally drops once again.
3-minute flicks. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We create new videos weekly.